Reality shows feuds. As the Strictly competition heats up, we look at TV's biggest backstage battles. They are designed to entertain by finding new talent. But, more often than not, reality TV shows frequently find themselves unintentionally amusing the nation with their behind-the-scenes dramas. And, while the cutthroat competition can create feuds among wannabes, the egos of celebrities often eclipse all that. From X Factor to Strictly Come Dancing, some of television's biggest programs have seen A-list stars butt heads. Here, we take a look back at the very best. Danny Minogue and Sharon Osbourne. When Simon Cowell met Danny Minogue at a charity dinner, there was instant chemistry. Fast forward a few months and the Australian singer, who scored chart hits with Love and Kisses, This Is It and All I Wanna Do, was suddenly X Factor's new celebrity panelist. Perhaps justifiably, eyebrows were raised, and so were hackles. Specifically, Sharon Osbourne's. Clearly unimpressed that a younger, prettier woman was now putting her in the shade, she indulged in a public spat with Kylie's sister. This culminated in Sharon Osbourne appearing on The Graham Norton Show, where she mocked Danny's accent, made fun of her Botox and compared her face to a human backside. Years later, Danny responded in her book, My Story, but this was overshadowed when Simon Cowell's autobiography revealed he slept with Danny and refused to take sides, which is how, and why, the entire spat started. Alexandra Burke slams critics who say she's manipulating Strictly viewers with her tears. Arlene Phillips and Alisha Dixon. This spat was rather different. Namely because it didn't directly involve Arlene Phillips and Alisha Dixon, but rather put them both in an awkward situation. Arlene, now 74, was replaced by former winner Alisha, 38, in 2008 amid allegations of ageism at the BBC. Some critics said Alisha's acceptance of the role was a betrayal of the sisterhood, while others simply said, "That's showbiz, deal with it." I've never really been given a real reason as to why I was axed. I don't think I will ever know the answer, Arlene later told Good Housekeeping. Certainly after Strictly I was in a very vulnerable situation. Prior to finding out that I was not going to be on the panel, I had lost my manager of 30 years to cancer. I couldn't think about fighting, I couldn't think about losing a job. I was in despair and grief-stricken. I didn't stand up or make my voice heard. I wasn't in a place to be able to do that. Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj. Think what happened between Donnie and Sharon was bad. That's nothing compared to the beef that occurred between Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey on American Idol's 12th series in 2013. According to insiders, it all happened because Mariah was assured she'd be the only woman on the panel, only to later discover that Minaj had later been added, too. From that point on, the women battled it out for the limelight. Tensions reached boiling point when Minaj reportedly told bosses, "I'm not fucking putting up with her fucking highness over there." Adding insult to injury, she later referenced the spat in one of her songs. In 2015, Mariah spoke candidly about the drama, telling a live audience at an NBC Universal event in New York, "It was the most abusive experience. Patrick Kelty and Kelly Brook. It's hard to believe Kelly Brook was actually given a presenting job on television, but it's true. The buxom brunette was, briefly, a co-host with Cat Deeley's husband, Patrick Kelty, on Love Island's early incarnation in 2005. According to reports, Kelty didn't think much of Brook's hosting skills and, in return, she was reportedly furious that he disclosed, on air, that she had a history with Paul Nina. A source claimed at the time, "You could almost see the steam coming out of her ears. She went red in the face and just bellowed at Patrick." She was desperate to put him in his place. Unsurprisingly, they've never worked together since. Fern Britton and Artem Chigvintsev. Know that Strictly curse? Apparently it doesn't just strike romance. When Fern Britton signed up for Strictly Come Dancing in 2012, it went wayward from the start, or, rather, immediately after she was paired with Artem Chigvintsev. The former This Morning presenter has blasted the 32-year-old hunk, who quit the BBC One show last year, insisting he also told her to shut your face and once told her he would kill her. Speaking at a 2015 event hosted by the Times newspaper, she said of the experience, "He would look at my feet and just kick me or shove me. He was like, 'Shut your face. Go home before I kill you.'" The 57-year-old TV presenter also imitated his accent as she claimed he once told her to stand still while he just danced around her, but she did admit it wasn't all bad and the pair liked each other for a moment or two. The pair went on to finish 10th on the 10th series of The Ballroom Show.